with your colonized grain, which is spawn. Your grain spawn. Okay, so here we go. No, see? Nope. Something must have been dry. One of these clumps must have been a little bit dry. Okay. And when you guys do this, you guys are gonna totally start understanding. It's gonna click, and you're gonna be like, yeah, and it's gonna be like second nature. You're gonna be like, oh, I know exactly what to do and look for. A little bit. See the drips? Now hard. There we go. And it stops. Do it one more time for you guys. That way you guys can see. I usually do it a couple times just to make sure I'm there. I'll do it like 3 or 4 times before I feel comfortable that that the field capacity has been achieved. Okay, grab a clump. Ready? See that? Oh, see, is it a little bit more? That's a little bit more moisture than I wanted to. So we'll keep mixing it, because when you keep mixing it, it'll all that moisture, all that water will get something will soak it up. That's why you mix very well. Okay. I'll do this one more time. Get the edges. You'll find that when you do this, you have achieved it, because some of this stuff has stuck to the walls. Okay, let's try it last time. Too hard. There we go. Squeeze a little bit. Nothing. Squeeze a little bit more. A couple drops. See the drops? And squeeze hard. It flows. Hard. It flows. That's field capacity right there, and it stops. See that? That's my field capacity. That's how I feel comfortable right there and then. So I'm there. I have it, found it, and now I'm gonna load 1 jar. And I'll let you guys go, because I want to show you guys what to do with the when you're done loading the jars. Take the damn gloves off, because shit's gonna get everywhere on the jars. Okay, so kind of put the substrate in here, but make it airy. Kind of make it, so don't want to pack it down ever. It's just like the cakes. You don't ever want to pack down the cakes, the vermiculite. You want it nice and airy, otherwise nothing will grow. There'll be no air. There will be no airflow, no air, and no gas exchange. Very important. Otherwise, no gas exchange, it suffocates. Okay, so we fill it up right to the, I like to fill it up to the line. And that's about right where you want it, right there. Then, grab our foil, stick it over the jar. Okay, make sure it's even. And what this is going to do is going to keep the water from entering in and ruin your moisture content. So you can either, I was doing an experiment and I was putting the bands on it and screwing them on, because I figured that would make sure nothing gets through there. Trying to get those bands off was a pain in the ass. Some of them so on there I had to use pliers sometimes. You risk breaking the lid, breaking the jar. So we do this. I do the rubber bands. I put a rubber band right around the rim, and that's going to kind of seal it without it being a pain in the ass to take off. So we make sure everything's right in the band. You see that right where it's at? Sorry, you guys can see that shit. Damn camera. Just like that. Make sure that you squish it around. And the top, make sure that's all nice and flat. And that's how you do your jars. Now we'll pasteurize that, and I'll be showing you guys that once I do the rest of the jars. So I'll be back